Dímelo, mi gente, Marcucci here again, my video, and today we're going to talk about Aster. Before I start off, I just want to say thank you so much. If you have not heard it yet, I have a new mic, so thank you so much for the team at Syndica. They produce amazing, data analytics, research papers. I suggest everyone to go comment, follow them, read them. Whatever you have to do, please show your love from the Marcucci channel. It really means a lot, so thank you so much, Ahmad. From the bottom of my heart, I will make the best content out for Syndica, and I want to make the best content out for everyone that's getting into crypto, new to crypto, intermediate, old, experienced, whatever it may be. I just want to provide the best content for you guys. So I really couldn't do it without you guys. So thank you so much, for trusting me, believing me, and enjoying these 10, 15 minutes that we get to talk to each other. Also, thank you so much for Dean. This is another subscriber coin. So if you want me, to talk about any coin, please let me know in the comment section down below. It really helps the channel. If you cannot, please always like and subscribe. It really means a lot, whatever it is. I do truly appreciate it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I do not say it enough. So thank you so much for allowing me, to do this for you guys. So as of right now, it's about $1.20. It reached 242, which is about a 50% drawdown. We saw with BNB. BNB is also down 36%. So I'm really not too worried about Aster. If you use Aster, and this is rule of thumb, I don't want to say this at the end of the video. If you are investing, right, and you do not use a product, I recommend you not to use it. But if you use a product and if you like the product, I really recommend, you at least look into what they're doing. And that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be going over all the revenues, their TVL, everything that you need to know about Aster and where they are. I already made a video about them about a month ago in September. So that goes over the dark webs or the dark pools, sorry. Well, CC has to talk about everything that they do and the whole website. So if you want to do that, go watch that one first and then watch this one. But today, we're going to be going over all the analytics and some stuff that is new, right? So we're going to be going over that. So they have 3.25 trillion in total trading volume, which is absolutely incredible. If you saw the video yesterday or 2 days ago, Ondo reached 1 billion. So they're doing, I don't know how many X's more, but they're doing so many X's more. They have 6.58 million in users, 2.21 billion in open interest, and 1.08 billion in TVL, as well as 181 symbols, which that just means tokens, stocks, crypto, ETFs, whatever it is for you to trade. Also, I don't know if I covered this in the last video or if this is something new. I do not remember this logo, and from where I saw the video, I didn't see the logo. So it is rocket launch. It is trade early stage crypto projects and earn reward. So this is really amazing. Unfortunately, they have ended already. So I haven't seen how they have done, or I haven't at least heard about them. MBU or MB or AT. I have not heard about them. So I obviously in crypto, you have to do research literally every single day because a million things happen at the same time. So yeah, still pretty cool that you are able to, trade at early stage crypto projects before they're even launched to the public or before they're in any big exchange. I think this is really amazing and really cool. This is what it looks like. It doesn't look that much different, from other trading sites like Hyperliquid and other kind of stuff. But I do I hate that everything is red, but it is what it is. It's probably going to change sometime soon. But yeah, you could trade. Let me see if I can show you everything you could trade. You could trade Aster, Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Solana. There's so many stuff that you could trade, and some that you could even get 1.2x, as well as you could trade at 1,001 leverage or 1,001x. I don't suggest anyone to do this, but like I said, if you know what you're doing, then at least you could try. So we are here at Dune, and now we're going to be talking about all the different stats, right? I will say though, we're not going to be using Dune today, but I just want to, let you guys know that on Dune, you can see the TVL, you can see the total trading volume, you can see how many users, all the income that they have earned, the income in the past 7 days, new users, and all that kind of stuff. We, however, are going to be using Token Terminal because in Token Terminal, you can compare where they are ranked with other big DEXs. And that's what I like. I want to compare. If I'm buying a DEX, if I'm buying into some type of crypto, I want it to be the number one, right? I want to be, if I'm buying DEXs, I want to buy the best decentralized exchange. If I'm buying a layer one, I want to buy the best layer one. And how do you do that? It's up to you, right? Whether it's revenue, whether it's users, whether it's ideas, whatever it may be for you. I have my own thoughts. You could, develop your own. We will start off though looking at yearlies, and obviously let's look at the earnings, right? The crypto loses so much money. Like if you go on Solana, Ethereum, whatever it is, a lot of them lose a lot of money, but a lot of them make a lot of money. And this is what you want to see, right? They started in 2022 losing $12 million, but in 2023 they only lost 1.7. In 2024 they made 1.3, and so far this year they have lost 2.8 million, but obviously market conditions are not the best, and trading and the centralized exchanges are not the best when the market is really, no one is buying per se, or no one is trading that much. So I'm not going to really take this into account, but I do like that they were losing money and now they were making money. And eventually in 5-10 years, we're going to see these numbers and they're going to be making way more millions and millions of dollars. But needless to say, though, the year hasn't ended, right? It's only in December, we're November. They still have a couple of time, and hopefully, a little bit of a pump happens so they could at least break even. I will say, though, the PF ratios and the PS ratios in every single crypto is like off the roof, off the chart, especially, with like something like this. But when we take a look here at the code developers and the core commits and, the transactions, the active users, we see over the board, they have kept going up, and that's what we want to see. At least that daily active users are kind of, the same-ish, but at least weekly active users and monthly active users and active addresses daily is increasing. So I think, that is a positive. Now we're going to be comparing it to every single other chain. And we're going to be starting off, let's go on financials and let's go at TVL. TVL right now, it was a little bit more. I don't know why it says 58 million when they say TVL is 1.08, but if you go off the 1.8, they are second in TVL by derivative exchanges. If you do not go by them and then you go by what they say here on Token Terminal, they're fifth. So right for number one is Jupiter Perps, then Drift, then GMX, then DYDX, which is another exchange, and then Aster. So if you go by that, then yeah, number 5. If we go over our fees, they're number 12. So first is Jupiter, then it's Hyperliquid, Photon, GMX, DYDX, and then Aster is at 12th place. So they have 20.2 million, and that is the sum of the last 3 years. Obviously, right, Aster is fairly new, is fairly, compared to the other ones, it's newer, at least, as of recent times. So 2024, obviously they had a huge spike, and then 2025, same spikes too. It is kind of concerning that 2024 and 2025, they have, 2024 had more. So it is a little bit concerning on that side. But let's look at revenue. They have 11.3 million, ranked number 10th, which is okay. If we go on here on usage, daily active users, they're number 6. Hyperliquid is number 1 with 61,000. So wow, they are beating them out of the water. So after that, you got Photon, DYDX, Drift Protocol, and then GMX. Let's look at weekly. So weekly, they're also number 6. Monthly, 7th. GMX beats them by a little bit. Then Sin Futures. That's actually really interesting. And then if we go on active addresses, they are 3rd, which is pretty good, right? Active users and active addresses, kind of go hand in hand a little bit, not that much. But if we look here at weekly active users, number 3, and then monthly, number 3 as well. So it looks like there's more addresses, right? So many people can have, different addresses or different wallets that they use. Who knows? Gas use, I did see that they were down. Let me see what they are. They're number 7th, so 1.6 million. And then, yeah, other than that, I think those are the main valuations. Let me see, market, fully diluted. Well, by fully diluted valuation, they are number 2. So Hyperliquid is number 1 with 38.6 billion. Aster is 10.8 billion. So really not that undervalued if you kind of think about it, right? Jupiter is 1.8. And kind of all these products obviously offer the kind of the same thing, and they're obviously competed with centralized exchanges. Now we saw that Coinbase is doing their own, kind of like stock trading. They're going to be doing a credit card lending protocols. All of them are going to be like super apps that you could definitely trade any single value, acquire any single token that you want. And that's what you want, right? You want all these super apps to be develop. And I think that's pretty much about it. I don't know if you guys want me to go over anything. I know it's not a live video, but let me see the PF ratio. So number 22, well, you can't even compare. These ones don't even have a PF ratio, so not gonna take that too much into account. DeFi Llama, I like it too. We could see here the TVL. So I like to take, different things into, different websites into account, right? I don't like to just use one website for everything. So TVL right now is about, the 1.8 that they were mentioning. Yeah, so the 1.8 or the 1.4. Maybe it dropped down. Who knows? 1.4. All the websites are saying different stuff. So this one says 1.82. So that's why I want you guys to do your own research. Believe what you want to believe. Don't always believe in me, right? Always do your own research. Some places say something, another places say something else. Take everything into account, and then you could, do your investment. So whether I would buy Aster or not, me, myself, personally, I'm not going to buy it. But that's not to say it's probably not going to go up, right? We saw how BNB went nuclear, right? And BNB is still going nuclear, is the 5th highest, altcoin. And it's going to keep running up. Everything is going to keep running up. Obviously, the market is not doing the best, but I would not doubt Aster. I would not doubt BNB. I just don't use it. I'm not, that huge into trading. I'm just more into like buying and accumulating. I'm not into, these like high leverage, kind of trades. But I will say though, if you are looking to, get into trading, I would suggest, you do Hyperliquid, do you Jupiter, Aster, whatever it is, find the DEX. And then if whichever DEX you like out of those 3 or 5 or 10, whatever you want to use, if you then like it, then you can start investing a little bit, right? I always say this, like if you have an iPhone, right, and you use Apple products, buy Apple. If you watch Netflix and you like Netflix, then buy Netflix. If you like Disney Plus or whatever, you buy Disney. That's just my rule of thumb and how I invest. Obviously, not financial advice. Invest however you want, but I think Aster is going to do fairly well, right? I'm never going to doubt CC. I'm never going to doubt Binance. I'm never going to doubt BNB or Binance Smart Chain or anything. So thank you so much, Dean, for recommending this video. It is a bit of a longer video. So if you enjoy the content thus far, please always remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.